Darlings, we have unfortunately another crime story to share. This is from People magazine. Um, Sarah and Mark Humiston were unfortunately powed to their death alongside their three children in their Falls City home in Washington state. And allegedly, this was carried out by their 15-year-old. Holy cow. So the 11-year-old survivor of the family unaliving earlier in October of this year reportedly played dead as her teen brother, who is the alleged perpetrator and is now charged in the case, allegedly carried out the spree in their home. So 5 members of the family, including the parents, Mark Humiston, 43, Sarah Humiston, 42, were found to have lost their lives after being powed in their Falls City, Washington home early in the morning of October 21st, the King County Sheriff's Office previously said. The family's 11-year-old daughter, who survived the attack and later alleged to police that her 15-year-old brother is the actual perpetrator of all this pow and unaliving of her family members. Now, the suspect, who is not publicly named because they are a minor, has been charged with 5 counts of aggravated M and 1 count of attempted M, according to King County court records in the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. As reported by the Associated Press, KIRO News, and KOUW News, as has been previously reported. So now, authorities had received several 911 calls apparently in the morning of October 21st, with reports of a possible unaliving themselves. And unfortunately, when the police came, when they responded to the address, they found the bodies of the family members who are no longer alive. The Associated Press, KOUW, and KIRO News report the King County Medical Examiner's Office has identified the children as Catherine Humiston, 9 years old, Joshua Humiston, 9 years old, and Benjamin Humiston. I'm not sure if Catherine and Joshua are twins. And the 11-year-old girl, again, the sister who survived this horrific crime by allegedly her brother, said that she played dead to survive the attack. She's nuts. Imagine. She said that she heard screaming outside of her room before the suspect, who is the eldest of all the siblings, allegedly came in and powed her on her bunk bed. She reportedly saw the bodies of her family members in the hallway outside her room before escaping the house through a fire window, where she escaped to a neighbor's home and reported what happened. And that is when, the police respondents obviously made their way to the home. And in the meantime, the 15-year-old suspect had allegedly also called 911 and claimed that his 13-year-old brother had shot the family members and had passed away by unaliving themselves, according to unspecified court documents cited by the Seattle Times, KUOW, and KIRO News. Wow. So many questions. I mean, what happened there? You're blaming your brother, who is no longer alive, obviously. And fortunately for your sister, who was able to get to a neighbor's home and seek help. She's nuts. I mean, the house looks like it's multi-story, so I'm so glad that, she was able to get out and again get to safety. Unfortunately, she was also Pow'd. Jeez, nuts. I wonder how she's doing. Now, the 15-year-old's arraignment has been scheduled for Friday, but did not take place. His attorney had previously claimed he has no history of violence. I mean, of course we can say that now because those who can attest to it, his parents and or the rest of the family members, are no longer living. Sheesh. I mean, on the one side of that, they can't attest if he had ever any mental instability, right? Or violent tendencies. But on the other hand, I believe in the state of Washington, if the children are age 13 and above, they have full decision in making their own mental health care. I don't know if it's true still for the in Washington, or you can involuntarily commit if, say, for example, if the child is exhibiting mental instability or a mental breakdown sort of emergency. But again, in the state of Washington, if the kids are 13 and older, if I'm not mistaken, they have full decision making and their own mental health care. Oh. That is just, that's out of control. I don't know what happened. I mean, only God knows, but I'm so sad for the child who must now endure for the rest of her life the agonizing, horrifying nightmare that is now, unfortunately, her life. And I hope that she finds a really strong and loving support family, to help her navigate these treacherous waters, because my gosh. And for the other child also, the Indianapolis sibling who something just came to mind. Whew. Okay. All right. Anyhow, darlings, if you or any of your family members or like your loved ones are exhibiting mental instability, please reach out to your local medical facilities, authorities on how to help these family members. And let's leave grace for others, but also please, if you feel like you're in an unsafe environment, please seek help. And darling dears, thank you for being fabulous you, because you're all kinds of fabulous. And again, leave grace for others and to always journey in gratitude. Thank you again for our 194 so far subscribers. Hopefully we will get our goal of 200 and our stratosphere goal of 365 by the end of the year. Thank you again. Talk to you later. Bye.